first sign of Signilo, which is the Esperanto sign language. It's this. And everybody already knows what it means because it's so visually intuitive. But let me see here. It means to walk. Marshi in Esperanto or promeni. Or promeni. Let's see what, one second.
The Esperanto word for to walk is promeni. It originates from the French word promenere, to stroll, which itself comes from the Latin root promenare, meaning to project or push forward. This etymology aligns with the idea of movement or progressing forward, which fits the concept of walking in a leisurely or purposeful way. Key elements.
So what I'm doing, I'm making a universal sign language based on Esperanto, and I've heard so much criticism already. And it all just sounds like the same conversation, just a whole bunch of debates of that's not how sign languages work, it's useless, I'm wasting my time. I just don't care. I want to transform the conversation of global communication from a conversation and words to action. That's really what I'm doing. That's the whole reason I'm pursuing a universal sign language based on Esperanto. It's less words, more action. I think it's quite interesting because ChatGPT says with the first 50 sounds we make, we can make almost an unlimited amount of sentences. But without it being too repetitive, still thousands of them. So that's really our first step. Go with the most visually intuitive signs first. We're going to make about 50 of them. We're going to implement them fast. We're going to test them fast. And then we're going to adjust with real data.
That's a solid approach. Starting with around 50 visually intuitive signs allows you to build a strong foundation. Testing and adjusting based on real-world feedback will help you refine and expand the system effectively.
I was not trying to talk to ChatGPT. Let's practice Esperanto. Give me some intermediate level Esperanto sentences for me to translate to English.
Sure, here's the first sentence. Li laboris diligente por atingi sian celon.
Okay, I worked diligently for something. Can you repeat the last part?
Por atingi sian celon.
What is por atingi?
Por atingi means to achieve.
Okay, to achieve what? What's the last word?
Celon means goals.
Okay, so I worked diligently to achieve my goals?
Yes, that's correct. Here's another one. Ŝi trovis malnovan libron en la biblioteko.
Okay, she found an old book in a library.
Exactly. Here's another sentence. Ili preparis bongustan manĝaĵon por la festo.
Okay, they prepared a delicious meal for the festival or the party?
That's right. Great job. Would you like another one?
Yeah.
All right, here it is. La suno brilis hele en la mateno.
One more time.
La suno brilis hele en la mateno.
The sun shined brightly in the morning.
Exactly. You're doing great.
What is the past tense of to shine in English? Is it shown or shined?
The past tense of to shine is shown.
Okay. Next sentence in Esperanto.
Li aĉetis belan pentraĵon por sia hejmo.
Okay, you bought something. Can you repeat it?
Li aĉetis belan pentraĵon por sia hejmo.
Okay, you bought a beautiful painting for somebody. Can you repeat it one more time?
Li aĉetis belan pentraĵon por sia hejmo.
What is por sia?
Por sia means for his or for her, depending on the context.
Okay, so they bought a beautiful painting for their people?
It actually means he bought a beautiful painting for his own.
Okay, next.
Ŝi skribis kanton pri la finita vojaĝo.
One more time.
Ŝi skribis kanton pri la finita vojaĝo.
Okay, she wrote a song. One more time.
Ŝi skribis kanton pri la finita vojaĝo.
She wrote a song for her final trip. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Would you like another sentence?
Yes.
Li spectis filmon dum la pluvo.
What is pluvo?
Pluvo means rain.
Okay, one more time.
Li spectis filmon dum la pluvo.
Okay, so he watched a film about a ring.
He watched a film during the rain.
Oh, okay. Next.
Ŝi parolis kun sia amiko pri la nova projekto.
She spoke to her friend about a new project.
Exactly. You're doing great. Would you like to continue?
Yeah.
Li lernas Esperanton por vojaĝi eksterlande.
So if you're watching, the first thing I did when I started this video is introduce the first sign in our universal sign language based on Esperanto. This is it. And I don't even have to tell you what it means. It's so visually intuitive. Everybody already knows what it means. Repeat the sentence.
Li lernas Esperanton por vojaĝi eksterlande.
I'm learning Esperanto for my international travel.
Li lernas means he is learning. Would you like me to repeat the full sentence?
No, next.
Li lernas Esperanton por vojaĝi eksterlande.
What's that say? Hold on. Pause.
He is learning Esperanto for international travel.
So one thing about ChatGPT, they don't pronounce Esperanto very well. But it's still quite incredible that you can do this with ChatGPT. It's incredible. Oy, someone said, what does that say? Game over? Oh, I thought it said good luck at first. I thought it was supposed to be uplifting. Game over. That sounds negative. From far away, that little emoji looked like a four-leaf clover. But I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, continue the lesson.
Ŝi trovis unikan donakon en la bazaro.
One more time.
Ŝi trovis unikan donakon en la bazaro.
Okay. So
Put a unique gift in the market.
I had
Li
an
aŭdis
echo.
interesan historion dum la vojaĝo.
Okay, one more time.
Li aŭdis interesan historion dum la vojaĝo.
I listened to an interesting story during the trip.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Next.
Ŝi skribis artikolon pri kulturo.
What's the last word?
Pri kulturo means about culture.
She wrote an interesting article about culture.
Ŝi skribis is present tense, so it's she is writing an article about culture.
That's incorrect. Skribis is past tense.
You're right. Skribas is present tense. If it were past tense, it would be ŝi skribis.
Next.
Li manĝis bongustan deserton hieraŭ.
I ate a delicious dessert yesterday.
Yes, exactly. You're doing great.
Next.
Ŝi visitis muzeon dimanĝe.
Say it again.
Ŝi visitis muzeon dimanĝe.
What is the last word?
Dimanĝe means on Sunday.
Demanje. So she, okay, read the whole sentence one more time.
Ŝi visitis muzeon dimanĝe.
She visited a museum on Sunday.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Next. Next.
Li trovis sia malnovan amikon en la urbo vista.
One more time.
Li trovis sia malnovan amikon en la urbo.
Okay, so I met an old friend in the city.
Yes, exactly. Well done.
Next.
Ŝi legas artikolon pri scienco.
What's the last word? Presienzo? A current? Is that what that means?
Pri scienco means about science.
Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
Ŝi legas artikolon pri scienco.
She's reading an article about science.
Yes, exactly. You're doing great.
Next.
Li planas vojaĝi al Esperantujo.
I am planning a trip. What's the last word?
Esperantujo refers to Esperanto-speaking countries, or Esperantoland.
Ah, okay. 1 second. So if you're watching, I'm making a
Esperantujo
What the fuck?
refers to Esperanto-speaking countries, or Esperantoland.
Okay, continue.
Ŝi ĝuis la koncerton hieraŭ vespere.
What's the verb?
Ĝuis means enjoyed.
Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
Ŝi ĝuis la koncerton hieraŭ vespere.
What's the last word? You're saying something about enjoying a concert yesterday, but what's the last word?
Hieraŭ vespere means last night or yesterday evening.
Okay, so she enjoyed a concert last night.
Yes, exactly. Great job.
Next.
Li skribis rakonton por infanoj.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, shit. So if you're watching, I'm making a universal sign language based on Esperanto. And if you don't know, Esperanto is the world's auxiliary spoken and written language. It's the easiest language on earth to learn. And I think it's wild that the world, I guess people in general, we haven't collectively decided to speak a common language. And it's debatable. So much of this project is debatable, and I've already heard so much negative feedback and criticism. But all I hear is that this language is Eurocentric and it's difficult to do. I'm not concerned at all about measuring the difficulty. I just think it's either possible or impossible. And I want to change this whole conversation from just talking about it to doing something about it, actually taking some action. So that's the whole reason I'm creating a universal sign language. That's the plan. All right, let's continue the lesson.
Li visitis belan plaĝon dum sia ferio.
Is Plagium Beach?
Yes, plaĝo means beach. Would you like me to repeat the whole sentence?
Yeah.
Li visitis belan plaĝon dum sia ferio.
Domcia frio. No sé. What does that mean?
Sia ferio means his vacation or his holiday.
So he visited a beautiful beach during his vacation?
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Okay, next.
Ŝi trovis utilan konsilon en la libro.
One more time.
Ŝi trovis utilan konsilon en la libro.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
She found useful advice in the book.
Next.
Li laboris tra la tuta nokto.
I am working through the night.
Li laboris is past tense, so it means he worked through the night.
Next.
Ŝi kantis dum la pluvo.
She sang during the rain.
Yes, that's correct.
Next. Next.
Li finis legi la libron hieraŭ.
He finished reading the book either today or yesterday, but I don't know which one.
Li finis legi la libron hieraŭ means he finished reading the book yesterday.
Okay, next.
Ŝi trovis ŝian malnovan notlibron.
Okay, make these sentences a little bit more interesting and nuanced. I think I've heard some of these again.
Li trovis malnovan mapon kaŝitan en antikva libro.
Kalshitan, what is that word?
Kaŝitan means hidden.
Okay, so he found an old hidden map. Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
Li trovis malnovan mapon kaŝitan en antikva libro.
Okay, so he found an old hidden map in a book.
Yes, exactly. Great job.
Can you break down the word hidden?
Sure. Kaŝitan comes from the root word kaŝi, which means to hide. The suffix itan indicates it's a past participle, so kaŝitan means hidden.
So why wouldn't it be with the trovi? Isn't that the word to hide in Esperanto?
Trovi means to find in Esperanto. Kaŝi is the word for to hide. So trovi is about discovering something, while kaŝi is about concealing it.
Next.
Ŝi renkontis misteran vojaĝanton dum la trajno.
One more time.
Ŝi renkontis misteran vojaĝanton dum la trajno.
Okay, she looked at something while riding the train, right?
Ŝi renkontis means she met.
Oh.
Would you like me to break down the rest of the sentence?
Yes.
Misteran means mysterious, and vojaĝanton means traveler. So the sentence means she met a mysterious traveler on the train.
Break down the word vojajajan.
Vojaĝanton comes from vojaĝi, which means to travel. The ant suffix indicates an ongoing action, similar to ing in English, and on is the accusative ending. So vojaĝanton means traveler in the accusative case.
Okay, stop talking until I call on you again.
Got it. Just let me know when you're ready.
So if you're here, I'm making a universal sign language, and this is the first sign that we're going to implement. I'm sure you know what it means. Continue. Continue.
Ŝi malkovris kaŝitan ĉambron en la malnova domo.
One more time.
Ŝi malkovris kaŝitan ĉambron en la malnova domo.
Malkovi, what is the verb?
Malkovri means to discover or to uncover.
Okay, so the whole sentence again.
Ŝi malkovris kaŝitan ĉambron en la malnova domo.
So she found something in an old home.
She discovered means she discovered or she uncovered. Would you like me to repeat the full sentence?
Just tell me the translation.
She discovered a hidden room in the old house.
Okay, chambro. Chambro is room, right?
Yes, ĉambro means room.
Okay, next.
Li trovis malnovan leteron kaŝitan en la biblioteko.
Okay, she found an old letter in the library.
Li trovis means he found. Would you like the full translation?
So he found an old letter in the library.
That's correct. Great job.
Next.
Ŝi renkontis malnovan amikon en la antikva urbo.
Okay, she met an old friend in an old city or an antique city? I'm not sure.
Ŝi renkontis malnovan amikon means she met an old friend. Would you like the full translation?
Yeah, what's the last word?
The last word is urbo, which means city.
Give me the whole sentence.
Ŝi renkontis malnovan amikon en la antikva urbo.
Antigua, is that an old city? What does that mean?
Antikva means ancient or old. So the sentence means she met an old friend in the ancient city.
Okay. Next.
Li trovis misteran aĝon en la ĝardeno.
One more time.
Li trovis misteran aĝon en la ġardeno.
My
What is the-
guidelines won't let me talk about that.
What is the noun?
Can I help you with something else?
The noun is aĝon, which means an object or a thing.
Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
Li trovis misteran aĝon en la ĝardeno.
So I found a mysterious object in the garden.
Exactly. Great job.
Next.
Ŝi aĉetis raran libron en la foiro.
What is foiro?
Foiro means fair or market.
Okay, so she bought an old book or a rare book in the market.
Yes, ŝi aĉetis raran libron en la foiro means she bought a rare book at the fair.
Break down the word acheti, to buy.
Aĉeti means to buy or to purchase.
What's the language of origin for that?
Accetti comes from Italian acquisto, which means purchase or acquisition.
Are there any other, is that a cognate in other languages?
Yes, accetti is a cognate in several Romance languages. For example, in Italian, acquistare, in French, achetar, and in Spanish, adquirir.
Okay, next.
Li kreis unikan artaĵon el reciklitaj materialo.
One more time.
Li kreis unikan artaĵon el reciklitaj materialoj.
What is atajan?
Artaĵon means artwork or piece of art.
Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
Li kreis unikan artaĵon el reciklitaj materialoj.
What is reciclitai?
Reciklitaj means recycled.
Okay. So repeat the whole sentence one more time.
Li kreis unikan artaĵon el reciklitaj materialoj.
So he created a unique art piece out of recycled material.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
So if you're brand new, you just hopped in, I'm making a universal sign language. I'm 100% serious. It's called Signilo, and it's based on Esperanto. Esperanto is the world's auxiliary language. It's the easiest language on earth to learn. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. Feel free to ask a question. Next.
Ŝi renkontis aventuriston en la arbaro.
One more time. One more time.
Ŝi renkontis aventuriston en la arbaro.
What's the last word?
The last word is arbaro, which means
Forest.
forest.
Okay. She met an adventurer in the forest.
Yes, that's correct.
Next.
Li esploris malnovan kastelon en la montoj.
One more time.
Li esploris malnovan kastelon en la montoj.
He explored an old castle in the mountains.
Yes, exactly. Great job.
Next.
Ŝi trovis kolekton de malnovaj moneroj.
Collect.
My guidelines won't let me talk about that.
Moneroj means coins. Would you like the full sentence again?
Yes. Go ahead.
Ŝi trovis kolekton de malnovaj moneroj.
What's the last word?
The last word is moneroj, which means coins.
Okay. Translate the whole sentence for me.
She found a collection of old coins.
Okay. Next sentence.
Li malkovris sekreton en la antikva libro.
Okay. So I've heard several of these sentences before, so make sure they're new and try to go into a more nuanced topic.
malkovris antikvan mapon kashitan en la kelo de castelo.
Yeah, go to a new topic.
Ŝi laboris pri projekto rilata al kosmonaŭtiko.
One more time.
Ŝi laboris pri projekto rilata al kosmonaŭtiko.
Okay, she worked on a project. I'm having trouble with the end.
Rilata al kosmonaŭtiko means related to astronautics.
Wow. So she worked on a project related to astronautics.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Is astronautics a word? I didn't even know that was a word in English.
Yes, astronautics is a term in English. It refers to the science and technology of space travel and exploration.
What's that word in Esperanto?
In Esperanto, astronautics is kosmonaŭtiko.
Can you break down the origin?
Kosmonaŭtiko in Esperanto comes from posmo, cosmos, and nautiko, nautics, similar to the English astronautics.
Okay, next.
Li esploris la profundecojn del oceano.
He explored the depths of the ocean.
Yes, that's correct. Well done.
Next.
Ŝi kreis novan programon por artefarita inteligenteco.
So she created a new program, but I forget the end.
Por artefarita inteligenteco means for artificial intelligence.
So don't give me the answer next time, just repeat it in Esperanto.
Got it. I'll repeat it in Esperanto. Ŝi kreis novan programon por artefarita inteligenteco.
Next.
Li malkovris novan specion de planto.
He discovered a new species of plants.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Next.
Ŝi verkos libron pri antikvaj civilizacioj.
Okay, one more time.
Ŝi verkos libron pri antikvaj civilizacioj.
What's the verb?
The verb is verkis, which means wrote.
Wrote. Okay, one more time, the whole sentence.
Ŝi verkos libron pri antikvaj civilizacioj.
She wrote a book about an old civilization.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Next. Next.
Li esploris malnovajn ruinojn en la deserto.
What is, she explored something. Is it ruined? Is that what you said?
Li means he, and ruinoi means ruins. Would you like the full sentence again?
So he explored the ruins in the desert, right?
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Next.
Ŝi trovis novan specon de papilio en la ĝardeno.
Papilio, what is that?
Papilio means butterfly.
She discovered a new species of butterfly? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. She discovered a new species of butterfly in the garden.
Next.
Li inventis novan teknoloĝion por esplorado de la maro.
He invented new technology to explore the ocean.
Yes, exactly. Great job.
Next.
Ŝi trovis antikvan artefakton sub la malnova domo.
One more time.
Ŝi trovis antikvan artefakton sub la malnova domo.
She found an old artifact under her new home.
Sub la malnova domo means under the old house. Would you like the full translation?
No, we were pretty close.
Sure, let me know if you need any clarifications.
Next.
Li malkovris raran mineralon en la montaro.
One more time.
Li malkovris raran mineralon en la montaro.
Montaro, that's not mountains. What is that?
Montaro means mountain range or mountains.
Okay, so repeat the whole sentence one more time.
Li malkovris raran mineralon en la montaro.
So he discovered a new mineral in the mountain range.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Okay. So if you just popped in, I'm making a universal sign language based on Esperanto. Esperanto is the world's auxiliary spoken and written language. It's one of the easiest languages in the world to learn. And that's what I'm doing. This is the first sign that we're going to implement in our universal sign language. It's called Signilo. All right, let's continue.
Ŝi esploris profundan cavernon.
She explored a deep cavern.
Yes, that's correct.
Next.
Li trovis antikvan objekton en la deserto.
She found an old object in the desert.
Yes, exactly. Well done.
Next.
Ŝi renkontis scienciston en la museo.
One more time.
Ŝi renkontis scienciston en la museo.
Translate it. I don't know.
Sure. Ŝi renkontis scienciston en la museo means she met a scientist in the museum.
Okay, next.
Li trovis malnovan manuskripton en la biblioteko.
All right, go into a more nuanced topic. You keep on repeating some old sentences. Next.
Ŝi eksperimentis kun novaj kemiaĵoj.
She experimented with new chemicals.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Next. Next.
Li esploris forgesitan urbon.
He explored a forgotten city.
Yes, exactly. Well done.
Can you break down the word forgotten?
Forgesitan comes from forgesi, meaning to forget, with the suffix itan indicating a past participle. So forgesitan means forgotten.
Can you explain the language of origin for that word?
Forgesitan is derived from the root forgesi, which is an Esperanto word. Esperanto roots are often inspired by various languages, but are constructed to be phonetic and regular. The root forgesi resembles similar concepts from European languages, but its structure is uniquely Esperanto.
Next.
Ŝi eksperimentis kun novaj materialoj en la laboratorio.
She experimented with new materials in the laboratory.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Next.
Li kreis arton per reciklitaj materialoj.
Okay. Let me see here. I think I'm done with ChatGPT today. I keep on repeating some of the same sentences. But if you're watching, I'm 100% serious. We really are going to make a universal sign language. And it's called Signilo. And the reason it's called Signilo is because the ending of nouns in Esperanto, if they end with the ilo, that means it's a tool. So it would really mean in Esperanto a tool for signing. And it's going to be an extension of Esperanto, and it really addresses some true valid criticism of the language. Esperanto really is Eurocentric. That is something that really can't be debated. It's 100% certain. People that are in China, Asian countries, Saudi Arabia, all the Arabic-speaking countries, they have a real disadvantage when learning this language, and that's why we're creating this tool, because it kind of levels the playing field. I think I've said this a few times on my lives, but when I first started this project, I went out in Norfolk, Virginia, and Virginia Beach, and I told people what I was doing, and I had a piece of paper that had just this big Chinese word on it. It said, hey, can you tell me what this word means in Mandarin? And 100% of people, not one single person could tell me what it meant. I did the same thing with the big word in Arabic. Not one person knew what it was. But as soon as I demonstrated signs with 100% accuracy, people were telling me what the sign meant with no exposure to sign. So that's the advantage that we're going to build on, and that's why we think it's a useful tool. And I might be wrong. The only thing that I'm absolutely certain on, the only position that I'm willing to defend, is that global communication is important and it's practical to pursue it. That's what I'm doing.